Hey there everyone, this is Frank again with another Frank's Rockin' Toy review. And I got a couple good finds today. We're going to start off with this guy, Mr. Freeze. And he looks a little different than what we're used to, huh? But it's from the DC Primal Age series, and it's by Funko. Who would have thought they could actually make something that looks cool and not like something I want to throw away? But anyway, let's take a look at this. We're going to get them out of the packaging. But first, they got some really cool drawings of animation of the other characters. And I went online and checked out some of the other action figures. And Scarecrow was pretty cool. Aquaman was cool. They're definitely interesting. It's kind of a mix between like Viking and Barbarian style. But this is Mr. Freeze, and it looks like the Arnold Schwarzenegger version of Mr. Freeze. As far as, you know, I don't know if I've ever seen Freeze with a beard, but let's bust him open. One thing that really drew me to this is all the accessories. I had some options today, and I chose to get this one. I shouldn't have torn up the box, but I did. I chose to get this one. It was a good deal, and it came with accessories. So, look at that. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid all around. And that's the back side. And his underwear kind of freezing, looks like, but he's got some cloth under there. Cool belt. Cool like ice gauntlet on his arm, little ice diamond thing. Chest armor. The head turns a little bit. The beard kind of keeps it from turning all the way. The arms bend that way. Just basic articulation. The legs kind of have the old He-Man style. It's kind of an old He-Man style action figure. The whole series, they all kind of look like that. Let's see. Now I'm really excited about these accessories. We'll lay him down right there for now. So let's see here. This is one of the things I really liked about the Triple H action figure the other day, is that it came with a helmet. Whenever something comes with a helmet, I don't know, it just makes it cooler. And that's the helmet. It looks like it's supposed to be made of ice or something, keep his Mr. Freeze head cold. There he is, looking mean. Looking mean. And you know, really, if it wasn't painted this way, if you didn't have the little icicle things hanging from him, you wouldn't necessarily know this was Mr. Freeze. It's just kind of like a cool Viking looking figure. Let's see what else. There, I'll get him stand up. Alright, an ice claw thing. That's pretty cool. And this wasn't in the picture on the back of the box, when the picture of Mr. Freeze on the back, but it's a shield. I guess you can snap it on there. And this was something I was excited about too, was this sword here. It's like an icicle sword. And let's see, you know, you think they would make the hands a little easier to, yeah. I don't want to break it. Alright, so get his helmet on. There's that. And I want to see how he looks with this ice claw on. I think it has to go on this hand. That's pretty cool. I really like this guy. He's going to look cool up there next to the Triple H and some of the other action figures that have a lot of accessories. So that's the DC Primal Age torn up box Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, a cool looking Viking guy. Alright, so next up, something really special. My best friend Greg had some of the coolest toys, some of the coolest video games, and one of the toys, the only kid that I knew that would keep toys in the box, and one of the first really cool toys I realized that sometimes you keep toys in the box, they maintain their look, and this is one I'm keeping in the box. I'm not going to unwrap it, but here we go. And this is a newer one. It's the Predator, Berserker Predator, with removable mask and spring activated cannon. Now that's really tempting not to get that out. But look at the detail. It's pretty cool. And you know, it made me want to go watch some of the movies, but I didn't have time today. Yeah, it's got the helmet, and it's got the cannon right there. And I was reading a little bit about Berserker, and he's part of this group known as the Bad Blood, and they're basically outcasts from the rest of the aliens, and they're being hunted by the other aliens, the predators, I should say. I'm getting my series mixed up here. But yeah, they get hunted by the other predators, and they're basically masters of physical and mental torture, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep them up on the wall, and when the right person comes along, I'll just, you know, get rid of him. I don't mean to say it like that, but yeah. So there he is. I can't describe him in too much detail because I can't take him out of the box. But it also has the different characters from the series on the back. And I saw a few of those in the store too, but this was really the one that caught my eye. The only other one they had at the store was Apone. Is that his name? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, very cool. And it takes me back to when I was hanging at my buddy Greg's house and all the fun we'd have there and all the cool movies we'd watch. So this is my tour review today, and I'm going to keep this guy standing one way or another. But yeah, I'm going to have more reviews coming, and everyone have a good night. Keep up with me. Bye-bye.